Job of the day. We are changing out the front axle of this trailer. He hit the center median on a trip and fully bent this out. So I brought a new rotor, I brought a new caliper, brought a new axle, and I'm gonna install it today. I got it up in the air. Let's take the tire off. Tire's off. Let's get this caliper off. I can actually get my tool in there. Got the top bolt out. Bottom bolt looks pretty gnarled up and stripped, so I really hope I can get it off. See if this works. I don't think it will. I think that thing is donezo. And that thing's gnarled up. Might have to drop the axle. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Drop the axle, take that off. We're dropping the axle. I'm gonna take this hydraulic line off, then I can get to that bolt a little easier. I got a catch bottle, and I want that to not break on me. Left turn. Oh my gosh. Is everything gonna be difficult today on this? Oh, I can just take that off with a 5/8. That's 3/4. I'll just take that end piece off. There we go. That's a little easier. Come on. There we go. Just had a bunch of nastiness in it. There we go. One more to go. Thank you. Bunch of nastiness in it. We got off the caliper, so I'm taking these off. I like when these are all plumbed up in line because you can just go to the last one and bleed everything. All right, how do I do this without destroying myself? Okay, we're not gonna drop my... Come on. There we go. It's got a bunch of paint on it. Oh man, I love this tool. Okay, everything should fall off once I release this jack. All right, we're ready to drop this thing. Nice and easy. It's probably gonna... There we go. One side down, another side coming down. Oh, there we go. Let's try and get this thing through. Ooh. Pull this thing out. Axle out. Heck yeah. See if I can get to that bolt now. Need a thinner. All right, I got the good side off. I'm gonna replace the driver's side. I don't know if you can see how bent. It's bent right there and then really bent at the spindle. Let's get this replaced out. Perfect. Okay, I got the good DB35 rotor and the good DB35 caliper. I put it on that side. I'm gonna take the bad one off and then I can cut this axle up. Oh, man, the difference in weight, I was like expecting to have to deadlift that, but difference in weight between that axle and the axle that I ordered is pretty gnarly. Oh yeah, that's way heavier. Axle is unwrapped. Let's get this thing underneath. Got it. All right, let's not touch the gel coat of the boat. All right, axle's on. Got that side on and this side going on. Oh yeah, measured it right. Love that for myself. Let's get some new nylock nuts. U-bolts going on. Come on, hammer. Let's get these U-bolts on. Good. One new nylock. Two new nylocks. Let's get this on. Cool. Tighten her down. Might be too much. There we go. Tight, tight, tight. U-bolts on. Let's go to the other side. I love this tool. And driver's side U-bolts going on. Good. And last one. Good. 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 And lastly. Tight, tight, tight. I do not like that. There's like a 3/16 of space. I need to grind down that center bolt. This is coming. Do not like. The other side goes in nice and smooth, but this side is not liking. Oh yeah, let's sand that down. Bring center bolt, sand it down. Let's do this again. There we go. We like that. Way better. Tight, tight, no gap. All right, change my mind. The other side has a little bit of a gap between the spring pad and the spring. So I'm gonna sand down that spring center bolt. Okay, let's sand this one down too. Good. Lift her back up. U-bolt's going back on. Tight, tight. I'm gonna torque those down as well. All right, cool. That's touching the spring way better than it was. Start getting these calipers back on. Passenger side's going on. There you go. Washer's on. Spindle nut. And I need a rag. Got her key through. Tight. It's free spinning. Hope if I had my tools with me. Got her key bent over and installed. Perfect. Good. Dust cap is on. Let's get this caliper installed. Ooh, we gotta blue Loctite this stuff. And I'm gonna put the good fasteners. Yeah, let's get some blue Loctite. Getting the fasteners on there. Some blue Loctite on the threads. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Come on. There we go. And we're threading. All right, let's get this thing on. Oh, got it. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do this by hand. We're gonna be here a minute. Come on, please. Just need you to rotate just a smidge. Need to buy some extra UFP mounting bolts because This is for the bees, but we got this. I'll just chill. Whew. Cut off my zip tie and feed her back in to the caliper. Oh, come on. A little copper. There we go. Got it. 5/8. 5/8 is on. Just nice and easy. Perfect. This caliper is on. And this is going to be my main bleeder valve, so I'll just keep this tight. All right, I got caliper on, hub and rotor is on, and I have the cotter key installed. Everything's free spinning. Let's get this back installed onto the caliper. Caliper's back and installed. This side is good. I need to run and grab a dust cap for him, but for right now, golden. Bleed some brakes. I'm going to clean up this .3 that dripped on the ground. All right, the way to bleed these brakes is to take off the bottom bracket for your breakaway, and then you can actuate it back and forth and almost spray yourself in the eye. But I'll do that, and then you can take some pliers, put them on the lever, tighten it down. Good. And then you can articulate back and forth. If you have a UFP style master cylinder, go to Harbor Freight and get their little 4-piece funnel kit. Cut the bottom of the funnel, and then it'll slide right in to the top here, and it'll seal. These master cylinders don't have any fluid capacity, so you do a couple pumps and they're gone. Then fill her up, and we got to get all the air out of these lines. Verifying that I have my bleeder valve on. Yes, bleeder valve is open, bleeder bottle is on, and we are on the last caliper in line. Just start pumping. Looks like it's going. Master cylinder is great. Got good pressure pumping all the way back. We're just gonna pump till that bleeder bottle gets about halfway, because I think that's about where all the air is gonna be. Fill her up and just keep going. See what our bottle's looking like. Oh, beautiful. Almost halfway. We got some air coming out of the bleeder, so let's just keep going. Got a little overfilled and fell off the magnet. Didn't come off the bleeder though, that was good. Pump some more. I think we are gonna be golden. Let me go down to right there. That should be enough in the master cylinder. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. Put the cap back on. Good. Let's go back to the bleeder. These are 7/16 on DB35s, so if you have a ratcheting wrench, super easy to undo and redo. Good. Take it off the valve, let it soak down, and then we'll pump, make sure there's pressure on the lines. Yep, there we go. We got good pressure. Going in, releasing, going in, releasing. It's going back to where it needs to be. Let's double check, make sure they are free spinning. Yes, free spinning. Are we leaking? Looks like we might be leaking here. Oh wow, that was not tight. Okay, we're gonna have to go back through and bleed them again. Not getting tight for me. Oh, I got some .3 I gotta clean up now. Darn. All right, tighten it down a lot more. Thought I tightened it pretty good when I first did it, but I guess I didn't. That's why we check everything. Let's do it again. Good. Bottle is on. It is open again. We're gonna pump. See if we start losing fluid again, but I don't think we will. Are we leaking? We are not leaking. Looks like it's good. Okay, let's check that bottle. Looks like no air in the lines. Do a couple more pumps. Good. Cap is on and bleeder's off. Everything's tight. Let's do some pumps and then check for leaks again. There we go. Oh yeah. See anything leaking off that front? And it is kicking back great. Cool, there's a lot of pressure in there now. No leaking, no drips. Perfect. Let's get this reassembled. Cap is on, cap is on. Taking 1/2-inch bolts off. Breakaway keeper and assembly is on. Good, assembly is back on. Brakes are bled. All right, all brakes are bled. Let's get this tire on. And then I gotta run and grab a cap for the other side. Come on. Man, these are pain in the ass to get on. There we go. 1 in. There we go, we got 2 in. 3 in. 4 and 5 going in. Perfect. Tight, tight, and lastly, tight. Good. Beauty cap is on. All right, I'm all cleaned up. I'm gonna run and grab a dust cap for him and then swing back, pound it on. And then this trailer is finished, but I'll be right back. All right, this job is finished. I do need to check his lights. I just ran and got a dust cap, put a dust cap on. It is not a vault cap, but it will work for what he needs to do for right now. I'm just gonna drop ship him a vault cap because I could not find anyone in Sacramento who had a vault cap. The lights are plugged in. The thing not working is electric brakes and 12-volt hot. Perfect. Let's see if backup reverse is clicking. Where is it? There it is. Yep. Solenoid is working. Marker lights. Yes. Driver side. Yes. 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 Three-way light bar. Yes. Left turn. Left turn is good. Right turn. Right turn is good. Reverse. We got good reverse. Go back to markers. Yes. Passenger good, and passenger front good. Passenger front good. Cool, everything works. I think he's putting his tire on, but I'll put it back up in the air for him. But he got a new axle, new DB35 on the driver's side, caliper and rotor, new bearings on this side. He just had his bearings packed by another shop, so he's good on that. So I put his DB35 caliper and rotor back onto the passenger side. Everything else is good. He just needs to put his tire back on. This job's done. I'm on to the next.